Hello, hello, 10-day challenge community. I just wanted to give you my extreme gratitude for being a part of this community. Tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, I will be sending out the very last email for the current challenge. And that will make it officially a full year of every month offering the challenge. So, big thank you to all of you who have participated in this. It has been an amazing journey for me. I am so proud to say that a lot of you have become friends and some of you repeat clients, at least valued connections of mine. And I'm so grateful to all of you for going along with me on this journey. So today, what I want to talk about is a couple of things that have changed on LinkedIn since the last time we talked. LinkedIn, they always do tons of changes all the time and they don't tell anyone about it. So I want to point out a couple of things that have changed since last month. So I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share and go right to LinkedIn. And let's go right straight to the home feed. And there's a couple of small changes. You may have noticed that there are colors in the little boxes now. These used to be black and white. Supposedly, it makes it easier for you to pick which one of them it is that you want to choose. So another thing I want to point out is that there's a lot of new features that you may not be aware of that are options for creating a post. So if you want to celebrate an occasion, let's say it's your work anniversary, or you got a promotion or a raise, or something happened that you want to celebrate, there's an option for that. If you're looking for an expert, you can ask your network to give you suggestions. If you want to say that you're hiring somebody and ask for suggestions there, or to create a poll. This one has been around for a while and I see a lot of people using it very successfully. Or if you want to help, if you are offering something to job seekers or coaches or whoever it is, and you just want to let them know that you have something to offer, that's great too. And under celebrate an occasion, this is where they've hidden give kudos. And this is just an easy way to give a shout out to somebody you've recently done business with, your favorite VA, or whoever it is that you would like to give a shout out to. Maybe it's just a colleague. But there's a number of different things that you can say here, and they mostly all have the same sort of graphics. So I'm just going to type in a friend's name and get something to pop up and show you what the graphics look like for this. You have lots of different choices. So it can be a simple thank you, going above and beyond, inspirational leader, team player, a couple of different things, making work fun. It's just a great way to give a shout out to someone, and they will receive an app mention for that and a notification that you've given them that shout out. So other things that have changed on LinkedIn. The headline area used to be 120 characters. Currently, it is double that. It's 240 characters. Now, do you have to use all of that? No. I would put only useful information in there. And as always, best practices for the headline is tell me who you serve, tell me what it is that you do for that particular audience, the problem that you solve, or the results that you bring. So you want to mention at least two of those four different things in your headline. Let people know who it is that you serve and how you help them. And another new thing is, I have a friend and I really don't know how to pronounce his last name correctly. There's a new feature on LinkedIn. So let's say I had a Zoom appointment with him and I really wanted to be able to say his name correctly. There's a new feature. You can find it on your mobile, not on your PC, but you can actually pronounce your own name so that people get it right when you first meet them. And I think that's kind of a fun feature. How many times have you been at a networking event and you've only seen the person's name in print and you don't exactly know how to pronounce it correctly? This can save you some embarrassment if that person has been nice enough to take the time to record their own name so you can hear exactly how it sounds. Now, another thing that they've added to LinkedIn is 600 characters to the About section. It used to be 2,000 characters, and now it is 2,600 characters. And again, do you have to use all of that? You know, one of the advantages of using all of those characters is if you have a lot of SEO rich words, a lot of keywords in there. But best practices for your About section is your first couple of your first paragraph or your first couple of questions should speak directly to your target audience. It's not about you, it's about them. Second paragraph, you can establish your credibility, but most people would like to see a bulleted list and have no blocks of text, lots of white space everywhere. Add some statistics. Numbers are really sticky on LinkedIn. They make your profile more findable. Have some kind of a call to action in your About section. Some personalization, something about you as a human being and not just a business professional. And then also a lot of great keywords. Those are best practices for your About section. And you have 600 extra words to do it. So if you don't have a bulleted list, excellent use of those extra words. And another thing that I want to make sure everybody's taking advantage of is the featured section. Now you have these great, big, beautiful thumbnails with, you know, a couple lines and the title of whatever it is that you're adding to that. It's no longer attached to the About section. It's a separate section. And you can add 20, 30 different things, but you want to make sure that whatever is in this prime position is a quintessential resource for your ideal client. So it could be something recent that is a tool or a calculator or a blog or a video, something that will be very valuable to your target audience. And those are the big improvements and the big changes that I wanted to point out on LinkedIn. If you want to see what the difference is between the featured section now and what it used to be like, I'll scroll down to my work experience. So it used to be these teeny tiny little thumbnails where you really couldn't see what it was and you were not enticed at all to click on it. Now you have this great big space where you can actually read what it's about and make some decisions about what it is that you would like to, that would be a valuable resource for you. So that's what I have for you today as the LinkedIn update. And next month, October, is the 1-year anniversary of the 10-day challenge. And there'll be some freebies and some fun stuff and possibly a very short advanced challenge for those of you who have already nailed this first one. So stay tuned for that. And again, thank you to everybody who has been a part of the challenge and helped make this such a huge success and so much fun for me. Thank you, and see you next month.